Van Prepper here for the Mosin Nagant channel. Now today we're going to take a look at how to clean these things, and there's two ways that most people do them. You can do it either way. They're both pretty easy, not nearly as hard as you think. We're going to take a look. Today first we're going to do the M9130, and we're going to do this one with the whole disassembly process. This is the ridiculously long rifle. The first thing you're going to do is you have the bolt in the back position, depress the trigger, the bolt comes out. You now have a completely safe firearm. You're going to take the front barrel band, front barrel springs, and just depress those and push up on the barrel band. And then you're going to do the same thing down here with the rear barrel bands. I'm sorry, the upper and lower barrel bands, I believe, actually. You likely got one of these tool kits with your Mosin Nagant rifle. These things are everything that a Russian soldier would have needed in the field. And he would have probably needed this to get this started. So we take this piece and just, when you depress with your thumb the barrel spring, and just pry up the barrel band, and it should slide right up for you. Get it over this one. I should have told you that before we do this, the wisest thing to do is take out your cleaning rod, but as long as you have the smaller barrel band up, you won't have a problem with it. Slide those up. Got your upper handguard. You can use this piece as a screwdriver. It's got a flat end. There's only a couple of screws on this rifle. These rifles were very simply designed by the Russians so that farmers could be trained to use them in the field with minimal effort. There's another screw right here. So you only have two screws. One on the trigger guard assembly, and one in the back of the barrel. Oh, there goes my M44. Out comes the trigger guard. Oh, must not be out all the way. It's actually much easier than I'm making it look. When you have the rifle disassembled, you want a washcloth. I just have it folded into quarters, and you'll see why. Place the barrel down on the washcloth right on the ground. And this first cleaning method just uses boiling water, boiling soapy water, or just I use really hot soapy water. Sorry. And you just pour it into down the barrel. I know you U.S. military guys are loath to do this because you've been trained not to get your rifle wet at all, but trust me, the Soviets have been doing this for years. This is if you're shooting the corrosive surplus ammo, which I highly recommend because of the cost. That's all you have to do, and that's... Now your toolkit should have all these items. When put in conjunction with the cleaning rod, you've got an entire cleaning kit. The first thing you're going to do is take this piece, which has two holes in it on each side, and they're going to match up to the two holes on your cleaning rod. Then you're going to take this piece and put it through the holes. So that's going to be your handle. You're going to take this piece and put it on with the hollow end facing out towards the end of the cleaning barrel. That's going to make sure that you don't penetrate too far and do damage to the rifle. And finally, this piece just screws on the end of your cleaning rod. Got some patches right here, and all we need to do is put some cleaning patches on the end of your cleaning rod. Except if you're me, where you always get the handle falling out. And then you just push in. And you'll notice that this piece keeps it from going too far in. And it also makes it much easier to pull back out. See how filthy that is? All you're going to do is run these patches through until you come out with clean patches. When you run a patch through that comes out looking about like that, you got a clean barrel. Now you're on to disassembling the bolt. When you're taking these things apart, take special care of this hinge pin on your trigger assembly. If you don't keep an eye on that, that'll fall out and it'll be really hard for you to find, and the gun won't work properly and you'll have a real heck of a time disassembling it if you lose that. I found that out the hard way. To put these back together, make sure your barrel bands are on the end. Just drop the trigger right into place. They only go in one way, so this is really easy. I've got something holding this up. There we go. You're going to put this piece, the trigger guard assembly, just slides right in. You've got the long screw, which goes directly behind where the bolt goes. You're going to put that in and get that going first. You're going to flip it over, drop in your short spring. These multi-tools, the toolkits that they gave were very simple to the Russian soldiers, but they were very effective. That's the beauty, one of the beauties of the Mosin Nagant rifles, is how simple they are to operate, how simple they are to learn. And all you're going to do is put this into place. Make sure that when you put them on, you've got the joined end down at the bottom. You're going to slide this down into place. Yours might be a little stiffer than this. Don't worry about it. If you have to use the tool to kind of inch it up and down, a lot of these are stiffer than this one. And that is a completely disassembled, cleaned, and reassembled Mosin Nagant cleaning rod in place. And the bolt just slides in. And it's just that simple. That's one way to clean the Mosin Nagant rifle. We'll check out the other way using Windex and just cleaning it like a normal rifle in another video. Also, if you're looking for how to disassemble and reassemble the bolt, I didn't want to include that in the video because it just takes a little bit longer and would have made the video a little bit longer than I wanted. You can check out a separate video on Mosin Nagant bolt disassembly and reassembly. It'll be up pretty soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Van Prepper for the Mosin Nagant channel.